the width and height properties in CSS3. So recollect the box model. So in the box model, the width property specifies width of the content of the element and the height property specifies height of the content of the element. So this is your content box, and in this place you can assume your actual content of div, paragraph or span or any other HTML tag. Notice the width and height doesn't include padding, border and margin. Width is horizontal length of the content, height is vertical length of the content. The default value for width and height is auto. That means the browser calculates the width and height of the content depending on the content that is given in the tag. But you can increase or decrease the width and height of the content by using the width and height properties. For example, in the codes project, I would like to specify the width and height programmatically for all the state div tags. Notice currently the default width and height for all the state div tags is auto. That means the browser calculates the width and height automatically. And div tag is a block level tag. That means by default width of the block level elements will be 100%. So the element occupies 100% of the screen width. Of course, the space that you can see in the left hand side and right hand side is margin. So in this context, I am going to add the width, for example 350 pixels, and height as 100 pixels, and font size as 18 pixels. And I am going to reset the zoom by pressing Ctrl 0. Then refresh the page. As you can see, the width and height is applied for all the state div tags. So in this case, the width is 350 pixels and height is 100 pixels. Width doesn't include border, padding and margin. So here width and height refers to the actual content width and height, and this space is assumed as padding. So this is padding top, padding right, padding bottom and padding left. And you can notice the same carefully by using the browser developer tools. In order to investigate the width and height of the element, right click on any one div tag and say inspect element, and then the developer tools window will be opened. Whenever you place a mouse pointer on the div tag, the same is highlighted above in the web page. For example, I place the mouse pointer on the state, that is Uttar Pradesh. So for this particular state, it is showing the complete size of the element as 400 by 125. Here 400 is the horizontal size of the element and 125 is the vertical size of the element. So how it is 400 pixels? Notice the actual width of the content is 350 pixels without padding, border and margin. And in this case, right margin is 20 pixels and left margin is 30 pixels. Notice we have given the actual width of the element as 350 pixels. So content width is 350. We have given the right padding as 20 pixels and left padding as 30 pixels. So in total 350 plus 20 plus 30, it is totally 400 pixels. The same 400 pixels is shown in the browser. In this case, it is showing the 400 pixels for this box, which includes the content and padding. And the vertical size of the element includes actual content height and padding, that is top padding and bottom padding. The yellow color space that is shown here is actually the margin. So this is top margin, right margin, bottom margin, and a left margin. So this is how you understand the box model. So now you got the complete clarity on the box model, which includes width, height, padding, and margin. But one thing is left in the box model still, that is border. In the further lectures, we will understand the borders.